I'm not going to bore you guys with a long intro today. Anyway, at number 10, we have ZUDC in China. This runway is normal sized at 13,780 feet or 4,200 meters. The reason why it is on the list as our honorable mention is because of the terrain. If we look at the mountains here, there's a whole bunch of mountains. So if you get too low on the first bit of the approach and then you end up having to go up and then you stall, you're cooked. You're completely cooked. Anyway, at number 9, we have AGGH in the Solomon Islands. This runway is 7,218 feet long, or 2,200 meters. This is what the runway looks like on Google Maps. It's not bad. It looks pretty nice, and it's also got a pretty nice approach, because if you're coming in from this side, you're seeing the ocean, and then you're also seeing the city on one, and you're seeing the ocean, then when you come up here, you're seeing the city, and you land, or if you're coming in from this side, you get a nice city view. It just depends all on which side you're coming in from. Anyway, at number 8, we have LXGB in, I'm probably going to say this one, Gibraltar. This runway is 5,511 feet long, or 1,680 meters. And it's also got a really nice approach, because if you're coming in from this side, you get a nice view of the ocean on both sides. Then when you come in closer a little, then you'll get the city, and then you'll land. Or if you're coming in from the other side, you'll get a nice ocean view. Then about here, you'll be able to see the city. And then here, once you land, you'll have ocean to one side and a little bit of ocean and the little dock harbor boat thing, and the city to the other side. That one's pretty nice. Also, you can walk on the runway, and people can also drive on the runway. So this is what it looks like on the runway walking. Pretty cool. And at number 7, we have NZMF in New Zealand. This runway is somewhere in New Zealand. I think it's in some kind of mountains. This one is mainly for small planes. I think this runway is 2,565 feet long. This is what it looks like slightly closer. You'll see over here, you can kind of see it. There's some helipads. And also, you can see some Cessnas, like a whole bunch of Cessnas just over there. And at number 6, we have TFFJ, and I'm probably going to say this one running wrong too. St. Bartholomew. This runway is 2,119 feet long, or 646 meters. This runway has one of my favorite approaches of them all, because if you're coming from this side, you got some nice colored ocean, you got some city also. Got this little island up here. It's honestly really nice for this approach from that side. And from this side, you got the ocean, a little bit of the city on that side. You come in and then you land on this side. It's pretty nice. This one's also got a beach. So you can you can relax on the beach, maybe relax in the water a little, and watch a plane land. This is what the runway looks like. Pretty nice, pretty cool. And at number 5, we have LFLJ in France. This runway is somewhere in France in the mountains, and it is 1,762 feet long, or 537 meters long. This is what it looks like. It's pretty short. It's also for smaller planes. Also, what the runway looks like is a sloped runway, so if you're landing here, you'll come down, you'll hit the slope, or you'll come down and touch down, hopefully butter. You'll go down, and it'll help you slow down since the runway's short because it's on a slope. And at number 4, we have VNLK in Nepal. This runway is 1,729 feet long, or 527 meters long. This runway is pretty nice because it's in the mountains. You'll have nice trees on each side if you approach. One side's got less trees than the other, though. Also, what the runway looks like. I'm pretty sure this is a plane that's about to take off. It's also a sloped runway, just like the LFOJ that we just had in France. Yeah, this was pretty nice. And at number 3, we have TFFM in Guadeloupe. This runway is 1,650 feet long, or 503 meters. This is what it looks like. It's got a really good approach. Let me just move me out the way a little. This one's got a really good approach from both sides, because if you're coming on from this side, you got some nice trees to your right and some ocean to your left. You're coming in from this side, got some nice colored ocean, some nice ocean. And then when you're closer to the ground, you got some trees to your left and some ocean to your right. And then you touch down. And at number 2, we have the famous Saba Airport, or TNCS, in the Caribbean, Netherlands. This runway is 1,312 feet long. If you're watching the video, you probably know what Saba is already, but if you don't, I'm just going to keep it on screen for a little bit. And this is what it looks like. Also, for all of you that don't know, this is what the runway itself looks like. This one's pretty nice also. This one's also pretty nice. And finally, we have AYLU in Papua New Guinea. This runway is only 218 feet long, or 66 meters. And we're going to be trying to land our Boeing 737 here. And to get the full capture, I'm going to disconnect my camera. It might be a little glitchy because sometimes my computer just does that. Sorry, guys. Okay, we disconnected the camera. We're going to open up the sim and click on pause. I'm pretty sure it's this grass bit up here. Okay, guys, gear down. Hold up, if I'm buttering, this doesn't feel right. Hold on. Okay. There we go, much better. Okay, so it's definitely this little grass bit up here. Okay, guys, we're definitely gonna butter this. We have an awesome approach. Totally. I'm just kidding, this approach is absolutely terrible. But we're still gonna butter. Ready, here's the runway. Yeah, we're going a little fast. Idle throttle. And butter, let's go. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you want to see more like this, consider subscribing. Anyway, peace.